How is it going, everyone? Welcome back to episode 15 of University Challenge here with me, Jordan, aka Retain Possession. We're here with the start of season 3. We've made a few transfers. We got some Champions League football to look forward to. So let's get into it. But before we do go ahead, I just have to apologise for the lack of uploads recently. Basically, have had a lot going on in life. Had technical issues that I've had to overcome, personal issues that I've had to overcome, but we are back. We are better than ever. My setup has been improved slightly as well, so life is good. As you can see, the camera is back, so you have my face again, and it won't be falling over this time, due to a few little purchases that I've made. The camera is fully secured. So without further ado, let's get into looking at some of the transfers we made since last episode. As you can see, we've had quite a lot of people coming on trial. A few of my staff have had contract offers for manager roles. I'm hoping they don't go. But in terms of transfer history, let's just go through the transfers that we've made. Is there any at the end of last season? No, there is not. So in terms of transfers that we made ahead of the new season, we still made quite a few, picking up players released by Premier League clubs. Some of them are going to come in to be first team players. Some of them are going to be more squad players, but we'll go through each player one by one. So first of all, we brought in Fraser Mackey. He's going to be in our youth team for this season as a striker. Got a bit of potential. Whether he can achieve that, I don't know. But actually, to be fair, has really well-rounded attributes as well. So if called upon, he could do a job up front for us. Second player we bought in was Francis Turley. Bought him from released from Celtic, was playing for their B team last season. Again, not so much a player for now, a player to develop over the next couple of seasons. He's not costing us anything. So, if he develops well, then we've probably got a decent player on our hands. If not, then it's no biggie. Moving on to our third player. This is the first one who's coming in as a fringe player, which is Cole McKinnon. Came through the Rangers Academy, spent the last 2 years at Hibernian, got released by them. Actually did make some appearances for Rangers first team, played for Partick Thistle, East Fife. Looks a very well-rounded midfielder. Really good in a tackle, and loves to crack a long shot, actually. Other than that, he's kind of like a jack of all trades. He can cross, dribble, finish. As I said, he can tackle, pass. He's not the most physically gifted of players, but all in all, he is a player that's going to do a job for us this season. One that I'm really happy to get across the line. Can play in a multitude of positions as well, which is really good. We then signed Will O'Sullivan. He's going to go into our youth team as well as a goalkeeper. Picked up from Birmingham after he was released there. Again, if he reaches his potential, then we've probably got a decent keeper on our hands, but not expecting much from him. But for a free signing, we'll see how he develops. Now on to the first of our big signings, Adam Devine, or Devine. 22-year-old Scottish right back, has got under 21 caps for Scotland. Came through the Rangers Academy and spent time at Hamilton on loan, Motherwell on loan. Has picked up quite a lot of experience. As you can see, he's actually played 23 times in the Scottish Prem, then played for Hamilton in the Scottish Championship. He looks a hell of a player to pick up on a free after he was released. Still a few issues mentally, but again, for a free player, we can work on that. And he's still got a bit of potential to hit. We then signed Philip Marshall, released from Aston Villa from their academy. 22-year-old English goalkeeper. He's going to come in to be sort of our competition with Grashik for the season. If you compare them, look at the polygon here. Like, they are very similar goalkeepers. Grashik is a bit more eccentric, but is a bit quicker, better physical, and slightly better shot stopping. But then if you actually look at the spread of attributes, it's pretty even. Mentally, Marshall's way better. So ideally, Marshall will probably be playing like the Champions League games. He's a bit taller as well. But yeah, really happy to get him over the line. A good healthy competition in goal that we're going to have. We then signed James Sweet. He's another big signing that we brought in. Released by Arsenal. Spent time on loan at Livingston and Shrewsbury. 21-year-old Welsh right back. He looks cracking. I mean, he can play right back, right wing back, right mid, attacking mid, can play centre mid, CDM. He can play a multitude of positions. we're probably going to play him either central midfield or right back. Again, really happy to get this one over the line. Still got bags of potential to achieve as well. So if he can carry on developing, I'm really happy that we've got him. Then we move on to another big signing, Keon Edwards, again released from Arsenal. Really good mentally and physically. Good dribbling, finishing, first touch. He'll probably be operating as our shadow striker, if I'm honest, behind Stevenson, who's still going to lead the line this season. But again, really happy to get him over the line. Still got potential to reach. Cracking signing. We've got a few more signings to go through now. Conor McManus, bought in as a left-back option. Can play centre-back, can play left wing-back. He's actually sitting in our under-19s. I don't want that at the moment. But he's just going to be a good squad player on that left-hand side for us this season. We then bought in Bo Booth. What a name. Released by Brentford. Again, more of a player for the future. Going to sit in our under-19s for now. Decent midfielder, decent attributes. You know, if he can reach his potential, he's going to be a cracking little centre mid. Really good centre-back we've brought in is Alfie Gilchrist, released from Chelsea. Spent time on loan at Birmingham and Portsmouth. Then Chelsea obviously let him go. Really, really good mentally. Decent physicals, decent technical attributes which for the role that he's going to play as a centre-back. Really happy to get this over the line. Can fill in at right back if needed, but probably won't. But again, he's going to be an important player for us alongside Ricky at centre-back. Two more signings we got. We got Kyle Kelly, 19-year-old Kitson Kittian and Nevisian centre mid, released by Liverpool. Really good passing, first touch, technique, decent mentors, still a few holes in his game, and decent physically as well. But again, a player that's going to probably see a bit of game time this season. And if he can carry on developing and get towards his potential, another one that's going to be a really good player. And then we've got one last player to show you, which is James Norris. He is going to come in and be our starting, probably either our starting left back or he's going to sit in this holding midfield role. Again, one thing I've looked for in general is players that can play a variety of positions so that we've got that squad depth. But again, really good signing. Happy to get him over the line. Good mentally, good physically, decent technically. Still got a bit of potential to reach. Whether he can or not remains to be seen, but we'll see how he can develop. So, in terms of our draw for the Champions League, we've been drawn against Drita from Kosovo. They've got a few players in their ranks. Their highest earner is on 875 a week. Arb Manai looks a tidy little player from what we can see. Really quite a strong player, so we'll have to watch out for him. But yeah, I'm hoping with the players we brought in, we've been able to register the majority of them that we can actually get past the first qualifying round. And, you know, who knows, have a little European run and maybe get into a European group stage, because that would be brilliant. In terms of finances at the club, as you can see, we've lost quite a bit of money. That is because we had a message come through saying our training facilities were downgraded. And I then asked the board to re-upgrade them. They were like, yeah, it'll cost £1 million. We'll do it. Obviously, we're going to sort of compensate for that with the prize money from the European run. So it's not a big issue at all. But that's enough rambling. We're going to get into the first leg of this Champions League tie against Drita. We're only going to play the first leg today. We're going to leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger for you guys. Going on to Friday's episode. Whereas Friday we may have 2 games. I'm not sure. We'll see. But today we're just going to play the one match. Obviously, my hope is we smash them here. I don't even have to show you the second leg, and life's good. Right, in terms of team, we need to actually set up the team for this match. So we'll clear the entire team selection. So in goal, we're going to go with Philip Marshall. I need to hide players on loan or trial. There we go. Why is that doing that? FM. If you could not do that, that would be brilliant. Okay, it doesn't. Whatever. Anyway, right back for this game is going to be probably James Sweet. Then in the centre of defence, we're going to go with Gilchrist and Rakik. Left back will be probably, who looks the strongest out of what we've got? I'm probably going to go with James Norris at fullback, our new signing. Then our ball-winning midfielder will be... Oh, actually, no. We're going to play James Sweet as ball-winning midfielder. He's our best player there. And then we'll go with Adam Devine at right back. Our other centre mid, we'll go with Josh Squires. Again, really key player from last season. Should be getting some game time. On the right, we're going to go with Amadou Diallo. Then we're going to go with Keon Edwards as our shadow striker. We'll go with DiMaggio, actually. We'll swap them over like that. And then up front is the main man himself, Dylan Stevenson. So, we'll pick all the subs. And let's get into it. Champions League tie in Kosovo. Can we get a result? Got to do some squad numbers. We'll do those automatically. And let's see. Can we get past the first qualifying round? Hopefully we smash them in today's episode and life's good. Yeah, give them all some faith. I always have confidence. Blah, 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 blah. And let's go. Are we on extended? Yes, we'll go back to key highlights for this. Divine making an early challenge and getting a booking straight from kickoff. That is things you love to see. Players just getting absolutely stuck into the challenge from kickoff. Looks like Drita have set up in a bit of a 4-3-3. Really good tackle there from Josh Squires to win the ball. Stevenson's broke free of the defence. Can he finish? He goes for the dink, and it's not far over. That was an audacious attempt there from Dylan Stevenson. But we are looking good so far in this match. As you can see by the match stats, we've dominated the chances. We've not really dominated possession yet, but we are dominating the early chances, which is good. As we've got a highlight here, James Norris, our new player, out on the left-hand side, plays it to Squires. Squires finds Diallo. Diallo with a nice little run, finds Stevenson. Stevenson back to Norris. To Sweet in the middle. To Josh Squires, takes the shot, and it's just a bit high and wide. But we are creating a lot of opportunities here. We just need to finish one. And it's all just a bit of a lull in this first half. We are creating so many chances, but we're just not taking them at the moment. As we got a highlight here with Norris. Plays it in the middle to Sweet. Sweet back to Gilchrist. Out to Devine. DiMaggio right Phillips. Plays it forward to Keon Edwards. Keon Edwards has got a bit of timeout on the right here. The ball breaks in the middle. Not quite finding Stevenson. But it's going to come back in through Rakik, who's got the ball. Out to Wright Phillips. Wright Phillips with the run. Takes the shot. And it's a good save by the Drita keeper. Little bit of rhyme in there. But how are we not winning? Sweet with the corner. And it's headed clear. And we've got another highlight right on the stroke of half-time here. James Norris has the ball. Finds Diallo. Diallo with a nice little run. Turns his defender. Plays it over the top to Stevenson. Stevenson's in. That's what he does. He doesn't miss. Does not miss when he gets through on goal, like in situations like that. Diallo with a great little run. Stevenson timed his run to perfection. Diallo plays it over the top. Their left back is playing Stevenson on by a country mile. And we are 1-0 up. And I am really happy about that. Tell the boys I'm happy because let's just keep up the positive momentum. We will have to make some subs because Wright Phillips and Diallo are struggling for fitness a little bit. So we've got a highlight here. Backy at the back for Drita. Back to CT. Sahiti with a bit of time at the back for them, but it's one back. Great challenge by Edwards. Diallo with the ball, and it's lost in the midfield again. But they are It looks like they're trying to slow the game down a bit. Sahiti with the ball here. Keon Edwards with a great challenge. Goes across to Wright Phillips. Wright Phillips takes on his fullback. Beats his fullback. And, it was close to finding Stevenson then. Comes back out to Squires, who hits the bar. And DiMaggio Wright Phillips has scored. It's going to VAR. And it's a goal. We didn't even get the VAR because of the replay. Okay. We'll take it. We're 2-0 up. Sweet with a free kick. That one's offside. That one is definitely offside from Rakik there. He was a country mile off. Yeah, he was definitely offside there. We don't need to see that one. Yeah. There's no point in even drawing the lines. That is a funny little replay that we just got shown there. We've got a highlight again with Norris with the corner in. Comes back out to Wright Phillips. Loses the ball. Sahiti plays it forward. And there's a chance of a counter-attack here for Drita. Prapashtika running forward. He's got the ball to Halili. Can we win it back? I'm hoping we can. Plays it back to Faki, to Broha. Looks like they might actually have a chance here. Prapashtika to Ibrahimi. Oh, and Marshall has had a nightmare there. The ball's cannoned off the crossbar onto Marshall. He's not been able to claim it. And the Drita player, I didn't actually see who it was. Bath to you. Gets a freebie to pull one back for them. And I think that is time, if it lets me, for me to make a few alterations to see out this match. Wright Phillips is tired. We're going to bring on Dan Chesters. We're going to bring on... What we're going to do is we're going to put Keon Edwards out to the left as that inside forward. Bring on Thorndyke, who was really good last season. And then Devine is struggling. So we've got Cole McKinnon. We're going to swap him with James Sweet and do that for the remainder of the game. I'm hoping this is an actual highlight rather than a little one. It looks like it is. Squires with a shot and Asufi makes a good save. But we just need to concentrate now and actually see this through. I'm going to give the boys a bit of praise because we have done well. Try and improve that morale a little bit, which it seems to have done. Good punch away from Marshall. Now Keon Edwards has got a bit of space to run into here. Finds the ball forward to Thorndyke. Thorndyke charging forward. Is Stevenson onside? You bet he is. You bet he is. That does not need to go to VAR. That does not need to go to VAR. 100%. That is a great goal from Dylan Stevenson. And it looks like we may actually be progressing. Thorndyke with the ball through. It was tight with their fullback, but Stevenson had timed his run to perfection again. Finds the bottom corner past Asufi. Asufi stood no chance there. And it looks like we are very much comfortably making it through to the second qualifying round of the Champions League, which is obviously going to increase our finances quite a bit. We'll probably just see it out now with the team that's on the pitch. Although we have got a few more tired legs, something to mind out. As Baftiu nearly gets in at the back post again. He's been a bit of a danger man for him in this game. But we are approaching the 95-minute mark. However, we've got a corner here. Rakik back out to Sweet. Sweet finds Arthur Gilchrist. Loses the ball. But then it comes back to him fortuitously. Stevenson with the header. Is that onside? That one looked a bit more. That one looked a bit tighter, to be honest. But he's celebrating it, and that is a Dylan Stevenson hat trick to put us 4-1 up. Gilchrist gets a bit of luck to win the ball back, but really good cross in, and Stevenson rises. Bullet header. And I don't think there's any coming back from this now for Drita. Oh, that was marginally onside. Marginally. But there we have it. 4-1 away from home. in the Champions League. Really good result. And I am very happy with that. Now, what I am going to do is, off camera, I'm going to quickly play the second leg, get it over and done with, and then we'll quickly see the draw for the next round, and then we'll wrap up today's video. So I will be back in 2 seconds. Okay, we're back quickly. I played the second leg. We won 4-0. I will quickly show you if I can do this without spoiling it. Probably can't. Right, well, you can see who we've got. But anyway, yes, we won 4-0. Dylan Stevenson, Diallo, and Chester's in the goals. Really happy. Good performance. And yes, in the second qualifying round, unfortunately for us, we've been drawn against the mighty Olympiakos of Greece. And they have some really high quality players. If you look in their side, they've got Ruben Vezo, really good player, played in La Liga. Gelson Martins, obviously formerly of Monaco, Atletico, Sporting. Again, really good player. Kostas Fortounis, been around the block a bit, but kind of an Olympiakos legend, really. And then Martin Braithwaite. I know he's quite old now in this save, but again, like that is the quality they got. Chris Wood, he is injured, fortunately, meaning we won't have to face him, but obviously in real life having the season of his life. So yes, not going to be an easy game at all. But we'll give it our best shot. We'll come back for that on Friday for a double header against Olympiakos. And yeah, see if we can cause probably one of the biggest Champions League upsets of all time. But anyway, I've been Jordan. Welcome back to University Challenge. We are back. We are back. So I will see you all on Friday. I'm out. Peace.